Long time no see, back out camping. Slightly different to what I do normally. This is a permissive camp. I'm close to a town called Chelmsford, which is about an hour's 15-minute drive from home. This is actually a place called Pete's Airgun Farm. If you've ever been on the A414 between Chelmsford and Harlow, you might have seen a big sign at the side of the road saying Pete's Airgun Farm, and this is it. It's permissive wild camping. There's also a shooting centre as well, air rifle range, which I done earlier during the week. This is a place I've been looking to come for quite some time but never got round to, but I'm here now. You can do air rifle shooting here on two indoor ranges, a pistol range and an outdoor rifle range as well. And they allow you to wild camp here as well. Call it wild because obviously you are allowed to be here, so it's like permissive wild camping. There's several areas where you can go. We can go here, which is fairly close to the farm, as you can see over there. There's also a woodland over there with several camping areas you can go. It's nice to be able to camp out wildish and not have the threat of being asked to move on. Obviously you can come here during the day and set up like a normal campsite. Obviously you can't do that when you're proper wild camping. You can't actually do that because obviously you're not supposed to be there. As we're allowed to be here, it's not a problem. Looking forward to it. It's been the first time camping this year. I've got no long planned walks this year apart from one. Not doing any cross-country walks. Later on in the year I'm going to do a tendering walk. Where I live in an area called Tendring, governed by Tendring District Council. I'm going to do a perimeter walk of the area. It's quite some distance, about 100 kilometres. So that's going to be doing that later on this year. Other than that, we're going to be doing this and some more boating this year as well. I see the videos have been a bit lacking just recently. Last year or so I haven't done a lot of outdoorsy stuff too much. We'll get back into it. As you can see, this is quite an open area. We are more or less in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Essex. They do have a website if you want to check them out. There's Pete's Airgun Farm. The website's a little bit dated. Some of the rules and that are on the website no longer apply. They no longer do live shooting. There's no air guns allowed near the camping areas, which is understandable for health and safety reasons. If I come out here a bit, there's a large barn you see there. That's one of the indoor ranges. There's two very large indoor ranges, nicely managed. They've got vending machines inside. There's also a shop here where you can buy air rifle supplies. They don't actually sell air guns here, but you can bring your own, and you can also hire them. So check out the website, Pete's Airgun Farm. It's worth a look if you've ever fancied to do a bit of rifle target shooting. Look at the camp gear. Obviously, because you are allowed to be here, you can bring as much gear as you want, really. They also allow you to have campfires within reason. No cutting down trees though, but they sell some wood, and you can use tree fellings. I'm using Andake ultralight tonight. This is ideal because I've not done no walking today to get here. It's an ideal tent because it doesn't use walking poles to pitch. Used this a few times over the years. If you watch the videos, you'll see that in the kayak camping videos I've used this. Also used it on the Sudbury, the River Stour walk. Not the yeah, the River Stour walk, the one that goes from Sudbury to Manningtree. I'm only doing some basic cooking. I've only brought a pot noodle, some cold food as well. It's the first time here, so it's basically just a testing ground basically. As you can see, they've got little things laid out for seating. That's nice. It's a bit, the wind's getting up today. We've had a really nice weather week in the UK this week. It's been hot all week. It's the first real decent week of summer, to be honest. So it's been a perfect week to come up here. We'll come back a little bit later. It's a decent motorcycle going along the A414 there. It's now well into the evening now. It's near on 8 o'clock. I think we're going to get a nice sunset here. The wind has calmed right down. Sun's gone down on the farm. It's a nice glow in the sky over there now. Very nice to be out in the country again. First time this year. Haven't even done a single overnight camp so far this year. I've slept outside, either in the garden or because it's been hot, or we've been caravanning a couple of times, sleeping in the awning every now and again. Just no proper camping this year. As I mentioned earlier, no big walks planned this year apart from the Tour de Tendrin. Concentrating on other things this year. There will be single overnighters like this a few times throughout the year. Things like that. Probably be combining some of it with fishing as well. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm going to make myself a warm drink and slide into the sleeping bag. Morning. Waking up to a really nice day. Not a breath of wind. It was a good spot. Slept well. The only noise you can really hear is when you get stupidly loud mostly motorcycles going along the main road. Other than that, you can't hear nothing. You know, some cars going along there now. They're not much noise at all. There was animals last night. I don't know what they were. I think they might have been squirrels that were squeaking to each other all night. I just rolled over, ignored and went to sleep. I'm not actually 100% sure what they were, but I'm going to guess that they're squirrels. It sounded like small animals. They weren't foxes or deers because I know their sound and it wasn't them. We've got birds this morning. Well, that was the sound of birds. It's 7:30 now, so they got light around about 5. I did wake up briefly, then went back to sleep again. But it's been a great camp. There's absolutely no condensation on the inside or outside of the tent, which is good. Good thing about permissive wild camping like this is that you don't have to rush to pack up. Obviously with normal wild camping you pack your tent up as soon as you get up, but today I'm chilling out and hanging around. I'm actually going to pop to a shop that's about half a way away called the Airgun Centre on the way, because it's might as well while I'm up here. Then I'll be going home. This ain't too far away. This is about an hour and 15 minutes away from home, so it's not too bad. It's just on the other side of Chelmsford. Going towards Harlow basically. It is marked on Google Maps, so if you want to come down here you will be able to find it. You go on Google Maps and type in Pete's Airgun Farm, it will come up. It's a little bit of advertising for I'll pack my gear up and have a coffee and be on my way. Don't forget, even with permissive wild camping, leave no trace. Leave the place exactly as you found it. Really nice day. Time to pack up and go home. It's now 9 o'clock, so I've had a bit of a lazy pack up. Good thing about this is there's no hurry to leave, so not a problem. It's only a short stroll to the car, back to the farm buildings, and we'll call this one a done. Also, it's been a while, and this is an unusual one. We'll probably be back here again. Probably go to the woodland camps near the lake next time. Maybe with guests. We'll see. Have enjoyed it, and I definitely will be back. Get out there, get camping. If you don't want to do proper wild camping, look for places like this, like almost wild camping. There's a website called the Greener Camping Club that they support sites like this. That's one thing to look out for. Some of them are very cheap. Sometimes there's only around the country there's only £5 a night, so it's dirt cheap. £5 an adult. Most have been between the £10 and £20 mark. But it allows you to get out in the wilds with a slight level of comfort and knowing you're not going to get chucked off. Obviously, officially, wild camping in England is still illegal, unfortunately. But you can get away with it if you're careful. Wooded areas like this is fairly easy to get away with it. There is a public footpath running through here, so somebody on a hike could come across these and probably get away with staying here for fin, but who knows. No one's come to disturb us. We didn't see anyone. Pack up and get going. See you later.